the NDP remains the lodestar plan for our country. And the good thing with the NDP, this has been broadly accepted. And those chapters, they are credible, they are achievable, and they've set out a clear plan for our future. And we want the NDP to be achieved. What the National Planning Commission is now working on is to track the implementation of the NDP and to come up with sometimes yearly plans and say, in a year, this is where you are supposed to be. And the other issue is align political leadership with what needs to be done and make sure that our state institutions are strong. That is precisely what we want. The political economy architecture of our country is being crafted as we are moving forward. And it is interesting that you should, or your task force should say, we want the preferred political economy to be crafted, which sets out the roles of the various stakeholders. The roles that we should all play are collaborative. We should be cooperating more with each other. We should be sitting down to discuss issues on an ongoing basis, and the winter of being distant from each other should come to an end. We should be more and more huddling together around to discuss pressing issues of the nation. What have we done in the recent past? Professor Schwab, we were able, through collaboration with the private sector, to set up a CEO initiative. CEO initiative, which brings together the CEOs who come forward to government and say, these are some of our thoughts, these are some of our proposals, and we've been able to deepen collaboration with them. What has it yielded? It yielded a fund to promote small and medium enterprises at the level of 1.5 billion rand, and that fund is soon going to be launched. What it has also yielded is the YES program I was telling you about in our meeting together, where we are seeking to bring in 1 million young people over a 3-year period. And this is what the private sector has come forward with in discussion with government, where we've been able to collaborate with each other. We've also been able to collaborate with each other on a number of other issues which could have been intractable, issues where we would have found great difficulty in talking to each other. I spoke about the minimum wage issue. We were able to achieve that because we were able to sit down with business, with labor, and with communities to arrive at some of these conclusions or solutions that we have we've crafted. I think the scene is set for us as South Africans to continue working together, discussing issues. And Professor Schwab, I want to thank you for setting up this roundtable, which has enabled us to sit down with our colleagues from business and government to be able to discuss a number of issues which are important to the development of our country and the growth of our economy. And all I can say as I conclude is, we are open as government for discussions. We're not only open for business as a country, but as government we are open. We want to have a much more collaborative relationship with the business sector, because we know that it is through that that we will be able to solve a whole number of challenges, be they water, be they health, be they anything that moves and shakes in the Republic of South Africa. We are joined at the hip, we are joined together in all these efforts of improving our country. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming up with a number of these proposals, and as you can see, I took notes, and I'm sure that the officials here will be able to make sure that we get more accurate notes. I want to thank you, Professor Schwab, and I thank you.